Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode. Now, in the last part, I was working on the main mission here, the first traveller, and we got to this point where we got to craft a mind arc, and that's required or requires a large amount of resources here. You can see I've got to make some living glass, and I've got to make a circuit board. Now, circuit boards are a real pain in the neck because you've got to get star bulbs to get things going. I think the heat capacitor is okay. I've got the resources for that. And what I also did off camera, and I'm about 5 hours of gameplay on from where I left off in the last part, because I had to make these biodomes in order to get my kind of resource production up and running. I'm just going to go up and show you guys what it's like. And down here I've got a kind of minor biodome with some cactus flesh in, some mordite and some copperite. This is just my ancillary elements. And then up here I had, if you follow the series, you remember that I had a small kind of farm going here. Oh, I still got this going. This needs to be, I've forgotten all about this. We'll get rid of that because the hydroponics farms are a bit of a pain in the neck because you've got to keep filling them up with carbon. When you build these biodomes, you don't have to do anything here. You can see here this one's completely dedicated to frost crystals, and in here I've got some gamma root and my star bulbs here. And what I've been doing is just growing the crops, and then when I've got enough, expanding this out a bit, because to really make cash in this game now, you've got to have quite a powerful resources. And I think what I'm going to do is go back and plant that solarium in my ancillary while I've got it. The advantage is you can move plants around, because when you pick a plant up, you always get back your resources. So, and I think we'll just pop that in there. Of course, now I don't have to keep filling the hydroponics up with carbon. I mean, I just keep that small flow of snow. Now, I know there are videos out there on YouTube of how to make 100 million in an hour and all that. It's not my bag, guys, but what I will do is talk a little bit about the options to making money. And to me, there's kind of two ways you can do it. One is that you can let's just show you. There's two ways. One is living glass. You can see here you make 696,000 units a glass. That's probably the most optimized way of doing it. And the other one for this planet is probably liquid explosive, because liquid explosive makes 1 million a pop. The difference is that you've got to use acid, which includes fungal mold, and unstable gel, which requires cactus flesh. And luckily, because of this planet, I can grow this stuff outside. This is fungal mold. I mean, I haven't created a big farm because this isn't my permanent base. I haven't really made up my mind where I'm going to go for this, and I just want to check because, yeah. And what I'm using is Big Boy, which is my Colossus, as a supplementary store for my. Bring this stuff across. Yep. Okay. So let's kind of get in here, because what I want to do is make some explosive just to show you. And of course that could probably go to the starship. I think I can send that. Okay, send that Colossus for the moment. It can be a bit of a pain in the neck doing this. Actually, I don't really need all this lot, so one of you go back to Colossus and make the unstable gel. Acid, I need mordite, which is the reason why I got those two small mordite plants up here. Mordite's in here. So I'll just pull that bit of mordite back. Save game. I'm only going to make 2 acids. You can see here it's 600 a pop. You really go through the fungal mold incredibly quickly. Oops. And this can go back to my Colossus. Actually, what I could do is put this in the Colossus as well, so that the ingredients are together. And the other thing we need to make is unstable gel, which needs cactus flesh. I've got a little bit of cactus flesh in, I think, up here as well. I should have pulled this out at the same time as I did last time. Okay. Yeah, there's no point in me going inside. And we'll just make 2 unstable gels, and that means I can now make liquid explosives. And we'll put the cactus flesh back in here. And if I go over to just so that is the equivalent of a that gives me 1,000,000 a pop, those, and of course the living glass gives me 696,000. And I think from the people, if you really want to min-max farming, living glass is probably the way to go. I mean, obviously I've got my resources here, and I think some of the gamma root can get, no, probably the way I want to do it is probably go that way, and what I can do is I come here. See, glass requires 250, so I can make a couple of glass, and then to make the living glass I've got to make lubricant, which takes copperite and gamma root. I think I've got right up here. Bring the copperite in. And can't do it now. Lubricant. Oh, before I consumed all the available gamma root. Okay, I'll just make the 1 living glass, just as because this is only demonstrating, guys. And I can do is just shove this back. As I say, I'm keeping all the ingredients tucked in here. And what I've also got over here is a living glass. So I've got some spare glass and some. Actually, I can take that frost crystals out. They can go back into here now. The problem with all this industrial scale farming is that you run out of space very quickly. So now I've got a living glass and ordinary glass stashed away here, and I think can do is, well, I'm just going to put this glass away. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping in and out of these vaults, and it kind of demonstrates how much you need to make these domes, because if I show you this, guys, and come here, I mean, to make these biodomes, see here, I've got to make 8, it needs 80 titanium, 7 glass and 2 living glass. So it goes to show that making one of these domes is very heavy on resources, and that's what takes the time. And it took me hours of wandering around planets, gathering frost crystals and gamma root to actually get the capability. Just want to go up and check that. See, these quite haven't grown up yet. Okay, and that means that these aren't ready to go, because I need now to move forward with the mission. I've got to make this mind arc, and I've got the living glass now, because obviously I just made one, and I've got a spare one which I'd already made. And the problem at the moment is the circuit board. Obviously I've got the resources to make the frost crystal, the heat capacitor. The problem is the polyfiber. I need 200 star bulbs, and at the moment I want these to ripen. But I think what I will do is go up to the space station, because there's something else I want to show you. Is I talk to this guy now. Off camera, I built the Nomad base to finish this guy off, and if I kind of show you here, according to this, he's got no missions. Now, if I hit him, now watch this, guys. Traveller, I've detected location of monetary interest. Go below and make home your control of the exocraft. Signal down before it disappears, so you may siphon off units. Technician has hacked a terminal and siphon units. To get their location fast, you will be able to transfer the units to my account. They spend their days now tending exocraft, drawing planetary networks. Sometimes I see them walking the planet, explore such as rare. Is contempt the retirement, engaging repeat heist. So I agreed to go. Hurry. Now, I don't get a mission. It says terminal location received there. But if I come out here and get in my exocraft, and then what we've got to do is go for head for this data terminal, and what we should be able to do is make some cash. But this is supposed to be a timed mission, but I don't get a timer. So what you've got to do is kind of go out and collect it here. And I say, I just want to show this mission. This is a little bit of a hard way to actually make nanites. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you once I get there, guys, because obviously I'm getting a bit stuck. Right, guys, I've been running across the surface and the mission has disappeared. I can't find it. I'm here, but I don't think this is the base that I'm actually looking for. I mean, I can go and click on these terminals to see. Yep, this is 96, 95, 77. Sex distressing got found. I found a crashed ship actually. Okay. Well, maybe there's a... And I go over to this one. Okay, let's just go over here. It's a bit weird, but the actual location for that timed mission just seemed to disappear, and I can't find it anywhere. I haven't had any messages. I have a feeling this mission is actually broken, but what we'll do is go in here and talk to this guy here. You can see this is just an observatory, and this is going to be 6533. This will probably give me a location of a ruin or something like that. Nope. Give me signal detected. Traveller convergence, the brain tissue experiment. Okay. Sharp metal merges to the palm of Lifeform's hand, moves so fast it only inches to my forehead. There we are. Data connection closed. Return to technician. So the mission's timed out, but I couldn't actually find the things. Allow brain excavation. Gonna give me some pain, but I might get something out of it. Okay. Take damage I get from it. Standing with the cortex is increased. Okay. Is that it? Oh, well, we got a few nanite clusters. Kind of compensation for... Okay, how do I get out of here? There it is. I'm not doing very well here today, guys. Yeah, so that mission, at the moment, you can't seem to be able to complete it. But it goes on like ad infinitum. That's a potential problem. And plutonium. What I'm going to do now is make my way back to my base, if I can find it. It's that way. Change plans, guys. Seeing I'm out here, let's check out this crash ship. It might be interesting. I mean, it could be a complete turkey, but I think we'll go and check it out, seeing we managed to get a location for it. I mean, it could be something fantastic. Then again, it could be an absolute total bust. So let's just go check it out. Right, here we are, guys. We're coming up on the crash ship. Let's see what we got. Well, it's an explorer. Could be useful. Quick look at it. Got here 25 slot explorer. Wow. Comparison. 18 slots. It's a C-class explorer. But it's worth a lot more cash. It's obviously a bit damaged, but these resources here, I'd lose the bits and pieces on this, and it's all got extra slots in here as well. But to get that, I would have to repair it. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is, if we come here, I think I should have the resources for this. Put a bugger, voltaic cells and car light sheets. Okay, let's make a couple of car light sheets. And I think I've got some enough for voltaic cell. Now I'm too far away from the ship. Okay, how am I going to do this? Well, I've got loads of plutonium, so let's ship here. So we'll call our ship in. I've got so much plutonium I don't know what to do with. Well, not that much, but slightly exaggerating here. What I'm going to do is drop a beacon here to mark this location, so that I know I've got a good ship here. And I am going to do have a go at this debris. Cockpit is pristine and devoid of damage, save the course of its pilot's impact. Lights intermittently flashing here. Loot for functional technology. Okay, we're going to loot for functional technology. I think this is the space debris that was mentioned in the actual upgrade. I can't remember what it was called now. Grab that. A bit more nanite clusters. Get back into here. And I'm gonna store this because I'm out of a bit of space here. Take that back to the ship. And of course what we're going to do is off some of this stuff. Nothing found. See, I'm here. Yep, I'll be okay. Keen dagger. That's about it. Right, I've marked this ship. I'm going to come back for it, but first I need to jump into here. First I need to make some space and be able to transfer stuff from my current ship, which is a bit clogged up, so I need to clear some of this stuff out first, and then I will come out to this ship with the resources to fix it, and then I think we can do this, guys. I'm gonna put enough fuel in for thrusters. Okay. Well, So I've marked that ship. Let's fly back to base. I can find the base. My base there is over there. Go back the quick way. I'm probably not going to recover that ship in this part. I'm aware that the time's pushing on. I've got a little bit distracted. Plus, I'm kind of half tempted to use up the fuel exploring, but we'll see how it goes. And what I'm going to do is fly back to my base and land. Wow. That's the first time my ship's landed like that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, guys. Hopefully now, with all my messing about, I should have... Let's have a quick look. Okay, I've got a Waking dagger, I've got some explosives. I think I can harvest out all the various bits and pieces up here now. At the very least, the frost crystals should have grown. Yeah, there they are. I'm not sure about the star bulbs, but we might as well grab the frost crystals before we go off and do a little bit of trading. Another advantage of these biodomes is that you can literally stand there and spin round and do it. Nope, these haven't grown up yet. Okay, I think what we're going to do, maybe I should recover that ship. Okay, let me put this frost crystals, store these frost crystals first. I've got some space in my inventory. Ooh, full up, bugger. Downside of gathering frost crystals is the fact that you have this problem. Storage. In fact, quick trick here, guys, is if I bring that back actually and come over here. One of the quick ways actually is, where's the glass? It's actually, if you know you're going to make glass, it's actually better to turn this actually into glass, because then you actually store more as glass rather than frost crystals. So if you are manufacturing that, that's another quick little trick there, guys. In fact, what I could do is pull 1,000 out of here and put 50s left. Okay, get back into here, and can that go to the ship? Okay. Okay, where can I shove that dagger for the moment? Actually, let's actually refuel everything up. That should make stuff a little bit better, and I'm pretty sure my thrusters being that up. Have it. Right, that should have freed up enough space in. I think that can come back to the exosuit, which means I can then send the Waking dagger to the starship, and we can then start making glass. Yes. And shove the glass into here for the moment. I mean, you can make the glass itself is worth a little bit, but obviously if you turn it into living glass, you actually make a lot more cash. Anyway, let's shoot up to the space station, and actually I haven't dropped a save for a little while. I don't really want to lose that crash ship, so let's gather that up. So let's, where can we go? Well, let's go tune into Artemis. We'll go and make some cash. And hopefully we'll make a profit on these explosives. And then we'll make the mind arc hopefully liquid explosives may have a percentage premium as well, which comes down to the trading economy. Something I've not really looked into yet. It's just so much left to look into in this game, and I think in some ways doing permadeath can actually be a bit of a problem. So we're going to lose money on that. Liquid explosives is minus 1%. Well, and I think we'll sell glass. You can see here now we've got plenty of cash, and of course we get rid of King Dagger. Don't really need that. So we've now got 3.9 million, and this is where I now walk out and I'm going to buy 500 plutonium. As I say, this is where I now walk out and find a really cool looking ship outside. Oh, it's an explorer there. Just leaving, bugger. Oh no, it's just arrived. Okay. We may not need that other ship. Magnates. Earn 3.9 billion. Okay, fascinating. Electronic life form resides, pertaining data, make an offer of 15 slots. Forget it. Wow, I like that as well. Have money we'll spend. Let's have a quick look. Make an offer of life. 17 slots. No. Okay. Ships are trash. Trouble is, I just really like this fighter. I've got to work on getting a freighter. Maybe I will keep that, just leave that crash ship marked until such time as I've got a freighter. That could be an option. Have a quick look at this one. Make it off life on the ship. Lots. Okay, anyway. Let's get back to base. And hopefully by now the star bolts will be finished. Anyway, I'm aware that this isn't the most exciting of parts, guys. Making money. It is a bit of a grudge and a grind, but it does kind of show you how well you can make money. And to be honest, at the moment, I think I'm going to be a bit more inclined to concentrate on the explosives rather than the living glass. Okay, let's go this way. Right, these have now built up. We harvest the star brambles, and that should give us the resources to actually start to make that mind arc. Gonna grab the gamma weed. Right, that's nicely done. Obviously, probably the best way is to interconnect all these biodomes so you can harvest them. Anyway, let's, while I'm at it, got any space in my inventory? Yes, space. I'll come up and see if anything here is, yeah, right. We'll harvest that. Cactus flesh takes ages to grow. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but right. Let's off everything that I need in here. Okay. I'm going to hang on to the staff. Yep, inventory full. Right, I got. Let's make the mind arc. I've got living glass. I've got to make a circuit board. Okay. Circuit board. I've got to make polyfiber. So, make capacitor, solarium, and frost crystals. Okay. Let's do this all one at a time. I need that. I'll just grab that while I'm at it. The star bulbs here. Grab that. And that. Which should now be able to make the... Wow. So much junk in my inventories now. I'll make the polyfiber. And now is make the polyfiber. And we need to make the heat capacitor, so I need to find my solarium. Can do is put that. Actually, you can put the star bolts up there, out the way. And I need to find my solarium. I think that's in here. 750 of that. I think I need 300. And I need some frost crystals. Nope, nope. Put the frost crystals up here. I mean, if I can find some... Okay. 200. 100, so that can go back. And you can click through here, make the heat capacitor and circuit board, and can do now make the mind arc. And of course what I need to do now is put all this stuff back in their respective locations. I think I should be able to store frost crystals and solarium up here. Yep. So, oops, I'm getting distracted and I'm nearly going to let myself die. Oh, right guys, we've got the frost arc. There, we've got some space now left in our exosuits, and really do with putting that somewhere, but and the thamium that can go exocraft, because what I've been doing is actually storing my thamium in this overflow one at the moment. Right, I think what I'm going to do actually before I leave, let's make some space in my... I think I've got the spare capacity in the storage campaign. Well, just put that in there. Got a couple of voltaic cells, but I don't think I actually need those at the moment. And build an infra knife accelerator rate sigma. Okay. Not sure why that's showing. And what we're going to do now is I just want to round this part off by going and talking to Artemis. We should be okay, we won't get killed or anything like that. Oh. So get back to the main mission. Right, bring mind art to Artemis. Okay, find holo terminus detected. Should have plenty of... Just making sure I've got enough plutonium. Yep, plenty of plutonium. Maybe I should have dropped a save, but... Wherefore art thou? Okay, Artemis. Okay. Here we go. Now, this is the furthest I've ever got with this mission, even in my survival mode. I actually stopped when I got to the mind arc, so we are now in totally unexplored territory. I've got no idea what's going to happen. This could be the end of the mission. It could be one more point to go afterwards, so we're just going to find out. Right, I'll see you once I get to the holo terminal, guys. Otherwise, this could go on forever. Right, guys, we're coming down on Artemis's location. Looks like we're actually visiting his grave. I thought we were going to the holo terminal, but it looks very much like we're actually this is a hollow terminal. Okay. Something a bit weird here. High to initiate landing, okay. Very, very strange. Okay, let's make sure I've got a shielding shard here. Yep, shielding shard. And I can see a creature here. Hey! The bug ugly. Okay, let's get into here and recover our a little bit. Oops. That was unexpected. Oh, you must be in a new place. Okay, let's just pop that. Okay. Time to go up the hollow terminal. I need to remember that there's hostiles around. Okay, up we go. I definitely need a plasma thrower. Right, Artemis, where art thou? Okay, around here. And here is Artemis. Okay, hello Artemis. Kizik, comfort Artemis. Use Mind Arc. Okay, use the Mind Arc. I activate the Mind Arc. I don't know what to expect, but some show a light and fury. Some catharsis. Artemis emerges in the flesh to restore life before my eyes. But it is not to be. One moment it seems a hologram, the next there is nothing. The stranger who gave me the blueprints beckons me over to their signal. Still active. Okay. Okay, see. What the? Okay. No. You know. Travellers, we're a dream, an idea that we meet before ourselves. Artemis had it. You had it. Apollo too, through the wayward conceiver, even though I had the dream long ago. There is more of us than you know, my friend, walking these worlds, yearning for friendship. No one wants to be alone, not truly, but closer they get together, the more the risk in hurting yourselves and hurting them. So again, this is very much an introduction to multiplayer, really. The deepest secret in the universe is not of the glass, of the aerons, or the progenitors. The final act of the decision to abandon those who need you. It is a primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. Go to the stars, travellers. Your friends wait you there. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return to when you've finished. You have much to discuss. Okay. So again, it's almost like it's telling you to go out and explore. The first traveller. Okay. Okay, let's leap off the planet. And I need to find a base before I tuck back into here. Answer may be found in the stars. Okay. So let's just slip back into here, and we'll have a quick look at mission log. Seek help from Artemis. May be found in the stars. Okay. Let's go across to here. Check out this place here. Still not. Let's restore the shield. What else in here? And I think we'll go over and claim the base. Like we've been here before, but never mind. Just have that and that. Just as a pod. And restore the health, might as well. I think we've got to go up into space to talk to Artemis, I think. So the answer may be found in the stars. That's normally the clue to go up into space. So that's what we're going to do. I think this video is getting a little bit long. So, but I do want to do this. Ow. Only getting through the plutonium. Get up into space. Nope, Artemis doesn't want to talk to us. Okay, let's get back. Incoming message. Okay, let's get back close to the space station first. In case we get bounced by space pirates or anything like that. Also need running out of fuel, so I need to boost that back up. Really got to get the enhancement for my pulse drive, but if I want to put it on this ship, maybe I do need to recover that crashed ship. But that will be for the next part, guys. It's going to cost me quite a lot of money to repair it as well, to get all those everything back in place. Okay, I think we're close enough now. Have a chat with Artemis. Hello, Specialist Polo. Halt, stranger. Who goes there? We are heading for your position. Identify yourself. There will be consequences. We aren't bluffing. You are not liar. Entity appears hostile, but despite the promises and consequences, I suspect they are indeed bluffing. They do not look like a warrior, and does the ship warn they're coming? Identify yourself. I identify myself as a traveller in search of assistance, causing the Gek to squint at the communicator screen. It appears to be uncertain whether to trust me. After a moment's pause, the Gek informs me that it will arrive at my location soon. I hope that I will come in peace. Okay. Does that mean we're actually going to meet Nada and Polo? Okay. Weird. Just going to cruise in. That blue arrow down there. Like it's pointing at something over there. Yeah. Let's just get back into the space station, guys. I think this is where I'm going to leave it, because the video's getting overly long, and I think what's happening is Nada and Apollo are going to appear. So I'm just going to drop into the space station, and that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. I think I've done quite a lot. It's been interesting. Sorry the recordings have been a bit disjoint, but I do want to cover the making a little bit of cash and various other bits and pieces. So a quick look at my latest there. That can go to the starship. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.